We got clean. My only goal today is to clean the airbrush out and learn how to clear moisture out the set. So I can take this down. I gotta figure out how to get the moisture out the compressor. Where's the big board at? Okay, we got two letters. Got some spin tool. The simple stuff. I was thinking about ordering some more. I'm gonna fill these up, so we're gonna use to clean. We're gonna use to clean the flush the airbrush out. Alright. We got the spray out can. Okay. It's a little dirty. I need to make sure I clean all of that. Thinking about disassembling the airbrush. Yeah, why not? Mainly just to make sure that the needle is clean. So the needle needs to be clean. So we're going to do a complete disassembly. flux this out. And the glove. Let's at least have a glove on. At least one. And because I now have a nozzle in, I can leave this on. I'll just make sure I tighten it. So, keep this, keep the window closed. I'm just gonna use this. We're gonna spray out more flux right into this. Even this needs to be sprayed. So today I'm just doing a cleaning today, just making sure I clean everything, so I have the proper maintenance on it. And then maybe I'll do a light painting or practice letters. So it's like a light cleaning. I think I'm actually gonna scrub this down. Just because it's a little bit dirty, like dried paint on here, so I just want to make sure I get all the dried paint out of this. And I'm going to take the nozzle off because if there's any dried paint in there, I just want to get it out. So where did I put the nozzle in? Not perfect. You see, there's still some in there. It looks like there's like an orange or something, but I can't tell if that's just like a rusting or what, so I'm gonna put some of this on there. So I'm figuring that this is important because I didn't take care of my last needle, and it ended up getting like bent, and it affected the way that I spray. So maintenance is very important, so you don't have to replace it or pay for it later. So I'm just doing the maintenance, and it helps me like learn the airbrush and get more familiar with it, even if I'm not having a day spraying. So, oh my goodness, I dropped the nozzle in there. That's why I should have taken it off right away. Okay. I got it. So obviously, I gotta rinse this now. I think someone recommended putting like an old needle through the nozzle to clean it out, but I'm not even gonna do that. I'm just going to like maybe even using this, because this is so slim you can get in there. I'm just gonna do some flicks out if there is anything that's in there, and then I'll flush it again. All right. So that should be clean-ish. I even have another brush that I run through here. Okay. All right. So now I need to find the nozzle wrench. There it is. All right. Alright, so this is back on, put that away, and put this nozzle wrench. Oh, I forgot to do this. Alright, I just gave that a little flush. So everything should be rinsed and flushed out by now. Alright. So I'm going to use the nozzle wrench. See if I can make this more clear to see. So it's on. Then I forgot to clean the needle. I still have to clean the needle. I think I have that in. Yeah, so that's in. Just even that slight little turn is good enough. I'm just going to use a paper towel for this. Paper towel. So you see we got some paint off of there just from that alone. Alright, so we got some off of there. Okay. I gotta be very careful with this. I didn't want to do it this way, because it's only gonna jam. Yep. No, it's not. Okay. Okay. Tightening this nozzle so the needle stays fixed and through. Hold on. So I know the needle can go through a little bit more. I'm just pulling down on that needle. Make sure it's locked in there. And actually I'm gonna do it while it sits upside down. There we go. That's good. So now what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get the trigger to be at a comfortable resistance. Because if I could get this comfortable at a good resistance, then I can do like detail, or if I need to pick up the intensity, I can do it without having to go overboard by pulling all the way back. So just making sure everything is tight knit really helps. I can still see some paint in here, some dried black paint. Yeah, there's still some paint in here, so I'm gonna flush this out some more. I should have cleaned it right away. That's really all it is. So when I'm done using it, don't let it sit overnight. I did flush it once, but I didn't give it a thorough clean. But after, now I can still see paint in there. I don't really like where this is at. Let's see if I go really loose. I usually have this nut locked in really tight, but I'm actually gonna. Oh, sorry. I'm actually going to let it be loose and see if it works better if it's looser rather than fixed all the way inside of the body. So this is gonna be loose, so we could get a easy pullback. So very high sensitivity. Oh my goodness, that did not sound good. I'm being really sensitive about the needle now because this is a replacement. The other one I had took some, well, it's the first one I ever had, took some damage. So now I know how to make sure to take care of it, or else it's going to affect the way your painting comes out. So the other thing I'm trying to learn is how to get the moisture out of this line. Because when I'm spraying, there's a lot of mist coming through. So the line is razor sharp. You can even you can see it on my finger how sharp that line is. You know, even from a distance, it's still pretty good. I have to keep this locked in here. Whoa, whoa, no, that's not good. Look, I don't know what this is called, but I have to tighten it. So that looseness, that doesn't work. Whoa, what is going on with this? So something's wrong because there's not even water spraying out. So we gotta break this back down. So why is this happening? Oh, it's working fine now. What happened? Why was it doing that? Oh, it's something with the needle. The needle's not right. Oh, wow. The needle's not even pulling back. Okay. The needle's not even pulling back. Look. Oh, oh my goodness. Hold on. That's why. There's still some paint on the very tip. So I'm trying to just. So this is why this is good, because every time I do it, there's something new to learn, and I've never had this problem. So I'm gonna figure out how to fix this problem. I'm hoping I didn't bend the needle tip. Okay, let's try this again. That should be on tight. The needle is not pulling back. Hmm. Now it's pulling back. Okay. Okay, the needle, I had to tighten. I remember earlier I said I'm gonna try to go loose with this. You can't go loose with this because then the needle won't pull back. These have to be pretty snug on there. I'm not going overboard, but it is fixed nice and snug. If not, the needle won't pull back and nothing will spray. The air will come out, but the spray won't come out. So let's test and see if that's correct, because I think that's what the deal was. Yep, the needle is good. There we go. There's still something that's not right. It's not spraying. Why is that happening? Could it be? Huh? What is going on? So that did not fix it. So we still have to figure out what this problem is. I could do like a YouTube search, but I'm gonna figure it out myself exactly what it is. And this is just good time. Let's see if I take. Whoa. Okay. Let's see my last day. it's too, it's like locked into the nozzle. I don't know what's going on with the nozzle. Water, water should spray through this. So we're gonna test and see if water will spray through. Okay, so it's sprayed. So this isn't blocked. We can confirm that this isn't blocked. I wonder if the needle is. I mean, it's brand new. It was just working yesterday. So, see the needle, it pulled back and it didn't go where, okay. Oh man, I have to figure this out. Okay, the nozzle is fixed and tight. So I was just doing that. So that should be good. Oh no, it's not. Look, it just pushed right through. Okay, so I gotta make sure the nozzle's in nice and tight. That's probably the problem. Okay, so when I push forward, okay, still having the same problem. The needle is not, the needle, okay, so the issue is the needle, it's going to be really difficult to see. Oh man, okay, hold on. I have a needle and nozzle problem. When I pull back on the trigger, the needle is not being not listening. And then this also isn't staying. One second, is this working? Let's see. Right. I'm gonna put some force into this. That didn't work. Okay. Oh my goodness. Great. It's great for getting the nozzle off, but not great for making it stay on. Starting to wonder if it's too worn. What do you guys think? Is it too worn down? Is that why it's not staying in? Even with the wrench? Even with the wrench. It is not staying in. Alright, here we go. Do it by hand. Might need to order a new nozzle. That's what it's looking like all together. Just get a new nozzle. Okay, that should be good. Please be good. And of course, comes right off. Okay. I'm not gonna give up though. Let me make sure this goes on. I was just gonna order another nozzle. I don't know, you guys. I really don't know how to fix this right now. Not gonna give up though. At the very least, you know what? Okay, so it moves through, so no problem. My goodness. Will I fix this before the stream ends? That is the question. Well, I just dropped it, so I heard it. Okay. So this nut locks the needle into like a fixed position. So now the needle won't move, but it should always move on the pullback. Now, next challenge, getting the nozzle to stay on the body. And then after I do that, the next problem is the needle is getting too locked into the nozzle. So we got two problems right in the front. So I'm gonna try to attack one. Still moving. So I think smart thing is if you're gonna start airbrushing, um, be prepared to purchase additional nozzles and needles because as you're learning, you're probably gonna make the same beginner mistakes I did. So maybe you won't. But I feel like some of the negligence is the reason for these problems. So always maintaining the airbrush, cleaning it, taking care of the needle, not damaging the needle, which is really hard to do. Oh, we got a spray. We got some water coming out. That's good. That's a good sign. That's progress. Look, there we go. We got it. We got it. We got it to work. That's good. Good news. Good news. Good news. So this stream is just a maintenance stream. You saw me troubleshoot. Uh, so to summarize, basically the problem that I had was that the airbrush was spraying air, but not the actual substance. So what I did was I made sure everything was nice and snug. I made sure the needle was locked into place. Originally, I was gonna go with that middle portion. I gotta get the name of it and keep it loose, but you actually have to make sure like it's nice and snug. And then on the front, just doing my best with this nozzle wrench to lock the nozzle in, and making sure that needle is going in and out the nozzle. Because if the needle's not going in and out the nozzle, then it's just gonna spray air and no paint is gonna flow through. So that's today's live stream. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe. I go live almost every single day to document my airbrush journey of going from a beginner to when I'm not going to be a beginner, when I'm going to be advanced. So if you're following, you'll get to see the process. I know I'm going to get there as long as I stay consistent, which I will. Thank you guys for watching. And that's the end of the stream.